Welcome to the Ladies Enrichment and Entrepreneurs Club, where we talk to women on a weekly basis to support them and to promote their businesses. Today, we have a special guest with us, Carly, and she will be introducing herself. Hello, Carly. How are you?
I'm good, Zelda. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to have a brief talk to you about your business. And I love what you do, and I love your business and everything that's in it. So give us a brief intro.
Okay, perfect. So obviously my name is Carly Seymour. I am from Belfast in Northern Ireland. I came to Dubai 10 years ago with my two cats and my wonderful husband. And we now have two children, and we are very proud to call UAE our home. And yeah, so I started my business 2 years ago now.
Oh, that's great. So, Carly, you're going to be on the front cover of the Ladies Enrichment Club for March. And I'm quickly going to share screen the front cover so that we can all see how beautiful it looks. There you go. And I really love it. I really love the colors and your look. And you're going to tell us a little bit more now about what you do. Why did you choose to go into this type of business? I know that you've been working in the corporate, I would say, and then you decided to make a shift. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so back in 2020, I was working in the corporate world, and I was actually made redundant due to the horrible COVID. And that's when I decided to open To You Boutique, which is a ladies' fashion boutique, which stacks a range of beautiful garments from UK and Europe for the modern day woman, I suppose. At the time, my passion has always been in fashion, believe it or not, even though my background is recruitment and HR. And I spoke about this for so long. And, you know, in 2020, I thought, why not? Why not take the plunge? And why not try it? What's the worst that could happen? So I had the good support from my husband, who encouraged me to do it and go and build To You Boutique. And that's what brought me here today. So we've been going 2 years now.
It is always so nice to hear when women talk about their husbands that support them. I know that there is some ladies out there that might feel like, I wish my husband could be more supportive. And it is really something that if any guys listening to this, we ladies, we love it when you support, and we love it when there is somebody behind us to help us to make success. My husband is the same, by the way. He's really supportive of what I do. He's like actually on my case. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So he is a HR manager, head. So, HR, they are very on top of things. And he's like always, he's kind of like I would say my assistant, helping me.
Yeah.
So that's great, Carly. So nice to hear about your business and that you make the shift. Tell us a little bit, was that difficult to make the shift from being in an office like 24/7, I can say, and then go to do your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what inspired me in the first place was I'd been in Dubai 8 years at the time. The culture here, how do we say it? The culture here is very different to in the UK. So I kind of struggled with that cultural. There was no flexibility. I didn't get much time with my children. So being my own boss is completely what inspired me. I seen a lot of other small businesses around me, and I wanted to be part of that community. I thought, well, if these ladies can do it, then surely I can do it. Don't get me wrong, it is very challenging because you have to have determination. You have to have the correct mindset, because there is days where you just want to give it all up and go, oh, it'd be easier just to go back in and work for another boss or whatever. But I look at my children and like the flexibility and the financial freedom it gives me, and it just keeps me here today. But yeah, it is over, because we're all learning, aren't we? I don't know how to be an entrepreneur. I've always worked for people. So getting that, it's all about mindset. And my husband laughs because he's like my financial accountant. So he's very logical, whereas I'm a bit more just on the creative side, and I love the fashion and all of that. And then he brings me back to reality, and he's like, have you sorted your financials? Have you done this? Have you done this? And I'm like, So it's good that I've got my business partner, because it is difficult, because you're taking on so many hats. I suppose you're doing everything.
Yes, from mum to being full-time working mum, you know, and then trying to show profit at the end of the month.
Of course.
That's hard work, especially I know that you are doing a lot of markets. Tell us a little bit quickly, how is the markets working for you?
I am very particular when it comes to my markets. I don't do all of the markets. I don't do Right Market or any of those big markets, because the whole reason I took on the role of being an entrepreneur was so I could spend time with my children, and being stood at a market all day is not where I want to be at the weekend. So I choose carefully. They work very well for me, and I now know what works for me and what doesn't. But to be honest, it's great to do the markets because you get to meet all your customers. That's one of the reasons I try and be really choosy, because I don't want to pay someone to be at a market on a Saturday at Right Market. I want to be the forefront of my business, and I want to meet my customers. But yeah, I just think you just have to know what works for you in your business, and everybody's product and what they have to offer is different, and what works for someone might not work for me or whatever.
Yeah, it's very personal. It's very personal.
Yeah.
I feel if you want to put somebody at your table, selling your goods, you should train that person well enough the way that you would handle a customer. And this is the thing that I'm always wondering. Sometimes I will visit markets and I will be there at the tables, and then there will be, I can see it's not her table, she's just assisting, and she will be on her phone, and these customers walking by and maybe stopping at the table, and the person is not even looking up. So I think it's also for me, if I have to do this, and I think this would be good advice to everyone, make sure that the person that you put behind the table to sell for you will do exactly what you would do.
They need to be well. It's your whole reputation that's being tarnished, and so you need to make sure you have that right person.
And you might lose a sale.
Exactly.
So Carly, I really would like to know, what is your short or long-term goal? Where are you now?
So right now, I obviously, an exciting thing last year for me was I brought my mum and me matching dresses in, and my little 3-year-old daughter was the inspiration behind that. I wanted to with her, so I was working on that for like a year. So that came out last year, so that was exciting. And I'm 2 years into the business now, well, 2.5 years, and I suppose what's next for me, what the goals would be, is just really achieve brand recognition, maybe create a new range, maybe some more accessories, maybe some beachwear, maybe some swimwear. So I'm looking into different exciting things at the minute, and maybe just to get into a brick and mortar location. I was stocking in a few places last year. So I need to just see where I think would be a suitable market for me and suitable customers and stuff. So I'm looking into that as well.
That is really nice. It's good to change your business now and then, bring in new stuff, make a little of a change just to get things exciting again for you and the customers, not just for the customers, but for you as well. It keeps us motivated in our entrepreneurship, in our small businesses. And even big businesses, they need to do that as well. I want to ask you, do you have any advice for women out there that would like to start, they want to leave their full-time position because they've got this dream? What advice would you give that woman that's listening now?
I would say be realistic, you know, make sure you've got some finance behind you. There is a lot of outlays that you don't realize until you get into your journey. You know, shipping charges, customs, marketing materials that you just think, oh goodness, where's that money coming from? So yeah, be realistic, make sure that you've got make sure you've got support from your spouse if you're married, and I would say do your market research, because you need to identify if there's a gap in the market. You know, when I came on board, I had various friends around me going, Carly, don't do it. It's like, I had a Russian friend who lived here for 22 years. She's left now, but she was one of the ladies that said to me, Carly, I tried to do it. It doesn't work here. There's too many people doing it. Da 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 da. And I thought, right, what is my niche? So find your niche. You know, what makes you special compared to that other boutique that's doing it? What makes me special? So yeah, just do your market research, identify if there's a gap in the market, and be realistic. You know, I wouldn't say give your job up unless you're completely able to financially support the business, because it can take a good year to 2 years before you actually see any profit. I was quite, I don't know if lucky is the right word, but I was in profit within 6 months of my business, and I worked with a consultant who set up my Instagram, a British lady, and I broke like profit in 6 months. And she said to me, Carly, that is absolutely phenomenal for a fashion business. So yeah, I just think I've done so much research before, and that's all you can do, scope out your market and master your mindset as well, because it's at the start, especially when you have a social media presence and you're building up your brand, which is also you. There were sometimes I was losing loads of followers, and I was waking up when I started my business going to my husband, 3 people unfollowed me last night. And it really plays with your mind. But now I'm like, you know what? Those people aren't for me, and that's fine.
Yes.
You know, they're customers, and people are going to follow me because they genuinely like who's behind the brand. They like my fashion and they like me. So
yes,
all about that and confidence. And, you know, you are going to get people that don't like your product, and that's okay. You know, you're not going to be for everyone. So you have to have a bit of hard exterior as well. Now I'm okay, but at the start it's tough, because you are putting yourself out there in front of your whole market, you know.
Absolutely. So some of the points that Carly mentioned now is do your market research. Make sure that you know that what you have in mind will work in the area where you're at. Make sure that you do something different than your competitors. I think that's really, really, that's good advice. I love, especially those two. Then I quickly want to share screen. Our Carly is going to be the front cover of the magazine. Remember, we talked about that. So she has an article in the magazine, and you can read all about Carly. And I think it's going to be such a lovely read for you, because I already read it. So please visit our online magazine and make sure that you read Carly's article. Now, Carly, we're going to share screen your website. Let's quickly go there. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your website. You have a new logo.
Yes, I kind of rebranded about 6 months ago. It was really funny when I started the business. I paid like 100 dirhams to get my logo made. I didn't really know what I was looking for. I didn't know what I wanted. So I kind of just threw some ideas at this designer and we came up with my old logo. And then I just wanted my new logo to be a bit more simple, to the point, to you boutique. I bring the fashion to you. I obviously do the clothes parties at home, and just a bit more simplified and clean, shall we say. I think the last logo I had was a bit it was a bit immature. It was a bit it could look like a kid's brand. So
Yeah.
I just want to make it a bit more sophisticated this time.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your new arrivals. If we go here,
Yeah.
I would like you to talk to us a bit about your what you're selling. What's the look that you are selling? Is it for a working woman? Is it for casual wear?
I try and do versatile fashion. So the whole range I offer is from beach to bar. So any garment that I stock, that I choose, you can wear it to the school run. You could wear it casually out for a lunch with the girls. You can put some nice heels on and wedge, accessorize, and then you have
Yes.
smart casual.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just offering versatile fashion from a range of UK to UK 16. That's as far as the sizing goes at the moment. Maybe I will look to do a bit more plus size as well because I'm always asked for that.
Yeah.
And maybe when I start manufacturing my own garments, which is not right now, but maybe in the future, I'm happy with what I'm doing at the minute. So yeah, it's just versatile fashion that you can dress up, dress down to suit the occasion.
Oh, that's lovely. I especially love the because I love black and white and gray and yellow. I especially love those items you have here, like this army pants. This is
Oh,
beautiful.
I bring these in every color and they just sell out. They're amazing. And they've got pockets, which everybody loves.
Oh yes, absolutely. And they look so airy, so easy to wear.
Yeah, see, I've just put a nice heel on with it and a nice vest. And if you put some nice accessories and had your hair and everything done in a nice bag, that would be a lovely evening look as well.
Yes, absolutely. So, Carly, I like the fact that you are also playing model.
Yeah, I mean, when I started, I was using a lot of the model images from my stuff. And then when I put my own self in them, I got a lot more likes, I got a lot more interaction. And people just wanted to see me because I'm a normal lady. I'm not skinny, I'm not overweight, I'm just a normal model. So for me, I said before, I want to be the face of my brand. I want people to give me brand recognition. I want them to look at me and go, oh, that's To You Boutique. And that's why it's me. I mean, there was a risk in that because obviously maybe people want to see taller ladies, they want to see shorter ladies. But I think for now, this has really worked well for me. I'm being my own model. And yeah, I think it screams like confident in promoting my brand, and yeah, it works.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually, I would love to um, get the feel of your material. I would love to get some of this in my hands. So I think we will do another video where I can maybe visit you and we can do one video in your beautiful space you have there. It's like your showroom space, right?
Yeah, and I offer that to all my customers. You know, I book slots in every day, and the customer will come out and try before they buy.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's really nice. That's really nice. So, Carly, I'm going to go to, you've got some accessories here, bottoms, tops, jumpsuit dresses, and new arrivals. So many, and you even have sale items, so that's great. Gift vouchers. So our time is running out a little bit, but I quickly want to just stop sharing your screen here. And then, sorry, I'm not on the screen at the moment. Something happened on mine. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. But I quickly want to ask you, would you like to do a collaboration with Ladies Enrichment Club by doing a giveaway?
Yes, of course, I would love to.
Okay.
So yeah, I would like to gift a lucky lady a 250 dirham gift voucher. And what is really nice, if that lady could come to my showroom and she can have a look, she can touch the material, she can try everything on. I can be like her personal shopper and get to know me and the sizing and everything. Or if the lucky winner is already someone that I know who knows my sizing, then by all means they can go onto the website and just choose and pay, or sorry, just choose and buy something online.
Thank you, Carly, for joining me today on this LSC talk show. Thank you so much for sharing your advice, and thank you for giving a woman, you know, some hope to start maybe their own business. It is really important for us to support each other, especially woman to woman. And it was really nice to have you on the show, and best of luck for your business. May it grow big. And yeah, I'm going to share your link for everything on this video. Thank you, Carly, and have a lovely day.
And you, thanks for the opportunity.